Hey guys, Jeremy37X here bringing you episode 16 of Epic Battle Fantasy V. Last time, we made some more progress into the Iron Fortress here. A couple of these screens, we, at long last, at least got to see Nat again. And we found a familiar looking fellow over here. So I think this time we're just going to hop right into this, this little scuffle here. Right. Let's see what this guy's, what's going on here. Swiftly die. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so just so you know, this is not the encounter where you can get him to surrender. You have to just beat him here. Just plain and simple. It's a good song, by the way. I'm not sure we hear the song much after this area. This guy's still leave it and look at him. Yeah, go all out on him. Yeah. His only weakness is holy. He has a little bit of fire and electric resist, which makes sense. If you know Lance, those are his main elements, are fire, electric, and dark. He's got a couple red flybots he'll probably want to take out. Okay. We can't actually. Cool. I think normally you can't flee from the player encounters, so this is kind of another hint that it's just like, this is just a regular battle. Sorry if it sounds a little different, also a little sick at the moment. I got it either from someone who was at the Smash Ultimate Party or someone who's at New Year's Party. So, yeah, it's really anyone's guess there. Okay. So speak to Holy. Okay. What do you think? Sorry. It's always really jarring switching between my late game save and this one. Okay, so I think we're gonna go ahead and do the buffs. We're gonna expect him to do mostly magic attacks, but it still couldn't hurt to have a bit of have some physical defense as well. And you can just start attacking these guys, I think. Electric water, probably go with water. Just to get them taken care of. Oh, actually, what to answer for? Trying to think. I think the difficulty should be fine. I'll check the difficulty after this fight, and if it's wrong, I'll just go back and redo the fight. I feel like it should be correct. I can't remember changing it recently, but I always like to make sure that my difficulty is actually what it's supposed to be. So we'll check that after this fight, I think. Also, really quick, I want to go ahead and plug tonight's stream, mostly because it's, the time's a little bit different. I'm gonna be working an 8 AM job coming next week. I don't know the meaning of those words. Yeah, just another hint that it's, yeah, just beat this guy up. Yeah, I'm gonna be working an 8 AM job starting next Monday, so I don't really think I should be, I don't think I feel very comfortable streaming until 11 or until 12 PM every night. Well, not every night, but you know what I mean, when I stream at least. If I can do from those monoliths. So yeah, I think I'm going to switch to a 6 PM to 12 PM streaming time, EST, as always. So I think that, I'll be back soon, as he just lays on the ground. So I think that's going to be my new streaming schedule norm. Shit, it wasn't it? Okay. Sorry, we gotta do that again. That's fine, but I'm just gonna keep talking. I thought that would seem too easy. I'm just gonna keep going because I don't want to have to re-talk about what I just talked about. I do think I'm going to actually skip the physical defense up though. I don't think we should need it here. So I'm just gonna have him buff himself, and then I'll just have him jump straight into dealing damage next turn. Actually, maybe I should have buffed her attacks so that she could take out these guys a bit easier. Oh well. Yeah, that's more what I'm used to. Okay. Yeah, so I'm thinking I'm gonna start streaming. Oh, that's unfortunate. 6 to 10. So just so you're aware of that. Hold on, I have to red flybot him. Yeah, so I think that's mostly what I wanted to say about that. The stream tonight will be another giveaway. We'll be giving away another copy of the EBF5 composer's cut of the soundtrack. If that's of interest to you, feel free to stop by. As long as you, I decided in the last stream, I prefer to do it this way. I didn't really explicitly say it. You have to be present to win the giveaway, so you have to actually be attending the stream and there at the end of the stream to collect your prize. So, if you think you aren't going to be there at the very end of the stream, you know, you certainly still feel free to enter, but I only wait a few, like 5 minutes or so before I decide to, just pull the next winner. I just wanted to make everyone aware of that. Yeah, so that's my policy on that right now. Let's just go ahead and get this. He's confused. That's fine. His attacks will do a lot of damage, so it doesn't really matter that much what he does. Yeah, that's fine. Well, how did he... Wait, how did he use that attack? I think confused might work a little different, because it looked like he used a weaker version of Torrent, which I didn't realize was possible. Okay. It's news to me. Very interesting, though. Okay. Oh, that might not kill. Well, we'll try it. Okay, cool. He's resistant to it, but he's not that resistant to it, so it'll still do most of the damage. Yeah, so that's what we got going on. Streaming EBF5 tonight. I don't know if I mentioned that. I thought, yeah, streaming EBF5, 6 to 10, and doing a giveaway for the soundtrack. So that's I think everything I wanted to cover on that. Who's my better attacker? Probably no legs. Actually, it depends on the power of their attack. 75, 70. Yeah, okay. You it is. Plus, I like having Brave on the multi-hits a bit more, so we'll go for that. I don't think I have any way to lower defense at the moment. Yeah, I believe we're lacking that at the moment. Oh, I need to scan him. I'll make sure I scan him before the fight's over. He is certainly a little bit more, a little bit sturdier this time around. I'm gonna have you do the healing here. Especially with him having the attack buff and stuff, he's definitely... I don't think that's necessary. Okay, we did get weaken on him, which is pretty nice. Actually, hold on. We can scan him out. He's, I think, 100% resistant to dark, so I don't think Curse is viable. I think they need to at least take some damage from the attack in order for that to work. Do this, and then... Yeah, basically we're nullifying his damage to the point where he's not going to be doing much of anything very soon. Also, I didn't even formally mention it. You probably noticed that the face cam's a different spot. I had it was not just because of the recommendation. I had a recommendation from one of my regulars, Angel, to move it. I definitely agreed. I was actually planning on doing some experimenting with that. Largely because, at least from my standpoint, I'll do that next turn. I like to get, you notice that the thumbnails usually have, oh, we just got his limit break. Okay, hold on. Excuse me, sorry. Hold on. We actually didn't use the limit break. Okay, I forgot also his attack's very debuffed, so I'm not actually that concerned about it either. Let's see, okay, so do this. I always like to get enemies for the thumbnail, usually at least. I like to get one of the enemy encounters we did that video. And the problem is that my face cam was always in the way, so I either had to, like, select a different part of it than I wanted, or I had to, use an unload, or I had to actually go back into the save and re-enter a battle and get the, there we go. Okay, so that's the proper epic victory. Sorry about that at the beginning. I actually had to go back and, what was I saying? Sorry. I had to go back and, like, fight my way back to that encounter that I wanted, and then take a screenshot of it there. So it's just a little bit of a hassle. So I think this way it's less in the way, because like normally my webcam would be like here, and it would be blocking almost this entire enemy. Whereas up here, I know nothing is going to just show up here. Besides, there's just some buttons up here that you guys don't really need to see. And let's hold on, let me scan first. As well as, also, I did make sure, I did have to shrink it so it's a little bit smaller than it might be, but this way it has room for, like, full rows of buffs. So my webcam should never block anything in battles. And you see it also blocks less in the overworld. I mean, you can still at least see that this guy exists. It's still gonna block a bit on the overworld, that's kind of unavoidable. But, so that's a very long-winded spiel about the overlay. Okay, so here we have a new enemy, the goldfish. Great jousting, edge of bird's hot. Slight fire. You see it's actually completely immune and absorbs from both electric and bomb. So that's a bit tricky. It's still weak to wind, and it's also weak to dark. So wind is going to be your best bet. Yeah, it's a bit of a mix-up though from what you might be used to. Let's see. Okay, so we're just going to. Also, I was told last time we don't really have a good way to siphon right now, but I can't remember if I said this before. But if you siphon, I think it's siphon the fish, or if you stun them, that also will prevent them from doing their counterattack, which is pretty cool. Of course, we can't stun. It's actually impossible for us to stun the goldfish, so we're pretty much gonna have to take their damage no matter what here. We can't really do much about that, unfortunately. Here, we're just gonna go for attacking here. Here we go. This will hopefully no. Okay. I was hoping it was gonna jump to the goldfish, but it doesn't really matter too much. So now, for example, if we hit this middle fish and stun him, even if it kills him, we'll actually avoid taking the damage, which is pretty cool. I didn't realize. Apparently, that actually exactly that happened in. I think the first time we fought him, where one of the goldfish didn't do the counterattack, I was like, oh, I guess maybe the very last one or something stupid. But no, it's actually because we stunned him and then killed him at the same time, which is what happened there. You actually can't tell necessarily that you did it right, but you can tell you did it right just because you didn't take damage, basically. So a little bit interesting. Here, hold on. Let me just kill this guy off. This will definitely count. Someone will take the damage, hopefully not. And then we can do... well, actually, it doesn't really help us that much. But whatever, we'll just do Sushi Cat here. Unfortunately, 9 lives is really crappy at healing right now, but Sushi Cat's pretty good, so that's fine. Okay. Yep, there's the joust that, I don't know if it's slightly fire element or not, but you see it actually inflicted, just 1 stage of burn on everyone, so it's not really that big a deal at all. But, something to keep in mind, at least. Okay, so that's a little bit low. A little bit low on HP there. We're going to do a bit of healing here and a bit of buffing. Just a bit. Not too concerned about this one. Sorry again. Yeah, I'm just a bit sick, so if I'm a little bit stuffy or anything, that's why. Here we're gonna try and do the stun strat again, see if it worked. And it did. Okay. Soon enough, that attack will be 100% stun chance, and then we'll... Oh, dear. That's a little unfortunate. Matt actually has very little he can do in this fight. 28, don't think that's going to be a problem. No, okay. I don't know if I ever explained evade. Basically, if your accuracy is higher than their evade, you are 100% chance to hit them, besides, like, some very specific situations. And if your accuracy is lower than their evade, then you have just a chance to miss. It's pretty straightforward. I don't know if it's always been that straightforward, but at least in this game it is, so it's not too bad. Okay, I'm going to just start throwing out attacks and see what happens. That's not very good. Okay, Anna probably will die. Depends on if they target her. I also found out since last time, I also can't remember, sorry, I can't remember what I last talked about in some of the recent episodes. Apparently on Epic, the AI naturally has a method where they try and hit the player with lower HP. Or like weaker players in general, regardless of whether or not the AI tells you that it does that, like in their, basically their bestiary will tell you if they have additional smart AI. But every single encounter apparently has at least on Epic, has an inherent degree of smart AI where it will target specific enemies, or specific players. So that's very good to know. I wasn't completely aware of that. Also, let me know. Sorry, I feel like I'm a broken record here. I don't think I mentioned it earlier when I was talking about the webcam, but if tell me in the comments what you guys think of the webcam placement. Oh, she got haste from something. Did I guess I gave her the stopwatch. I didn't remember doing that, but okay. Works for me. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think of the webcam placement. I think this is probably as good as the placement's gonna get. But if you guys have any suggestions or any thoughts on that in particular, feel free to let me know. But like I said, this will probably be where it'll stay. But again, if you guys have better ideas, certainly go for it. Cause I'm always up to hear suggestions of what you guys think. Okay, so ice and water are known effectively, so we'll go for some of that, I guess. Okay, but yeah, you see they have a laser attack, which that also inflicts dry, so they actually have a bit of synergy there, because dry increases fire damage. So I think their joust attack will actually be slightly boosted by that. And you see also the one of our guys has the bomb that drops between turns. It actually doesn't do. It actually helps these guys. So this is just a very interesting ink type of enemy to find in an area like this, I would say. Some of you guys may remember these guys from the... Oh, I used this turn for that. Whoops. I probably shouldn't have done that. Okay. Oh, well, that's fine. Oh, that was stupid. Oh, we got stunned, though. Really? Okay. Interesting. I didn't think that was going to work because he didn't take any damage from that attack. I'm starting to find out there's a lot of things I don't fully understand about how the status work in this game. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, sorry, I completely got missing. Yeah, I got nothing. Anyway, we're gonna take a few hits here. Hopefully Matt doesn't just straight up die. Okay, no, we're good. That's the most frustrating thing about these guys is if you kill a bunch of them at the very end. They very well could just kill one of your party members and then they don't get experience for the fight. Okay, so here we get a new piece of armor, the astronaut suit. Boost power thunder skills, which I actually didn't fully notice that it did before. Basically, this gives you a bunch of resistances. There's, of course, going to be a space helmet later on, and that basically, if you have the full set, you're going to be immune to most of the major statuses in the game, which is pretty cool. Okay. So this is a puzzle. I actually did this first try on my stream playthrough, so I'm just going to kind of do what feels natural, and we're going to see how that goes. Let's see. Nope, I've already messed this up. Okay. Nope, yeah, I boxed myself in here. Okay. I also like how it doesn't actually start picking up tiles until you leave, which, I mean, I think they kind of had to do, so that you can't just completely exploit the puzzle. But still, it's very convenient. Okay, so I think, I'm pretty sure this is right. Let me see if I go this way, then I can go up and around. Okay, I think this seems a little bit more correct to me. Yeah, there we go. You don't have to end anywhere in particular, as long as you get everything. Also, the lights come on, which is pretty nice. I like that. Although on the map, one thing you'll notice about the map is that it actually doesn't update as you do things. You see, I think we completed this bridge over here, but it actually doesn't update the map at any point. Not really a big deal. You kind of know what's going on. Oh, that's actually where it is right here. Cool. So you see, you get more nice resistances. You can pretty much be resistant to, like I said, just a lot of stuff, which is pretty useful. I also just noticed that this room is kind of symmetrical because it's got this little hook with the chest, a little hook with the chest here. A little bit, at least. Nice room for a rave. Catnip is the best party drug? Jeez, okay. Yeah, the map doesn't update as you do things, but not a big deal because you pretty much know what's going on in any room at any given time. Anyway, so not a big deal there. Okay, let's see. Water. These guys are level 21. That's something you'll notice sometimes. Usually the enemy's size will indicate this. These guys don't look particularly large, but you see there are some battles that are designed to be higher level than you once you reach them. So this is one of those cases. You see we're fighting a bunch of level 21 idols. Basically, the main gimmick that comes with high level battles is that their evade is going to be pretty high. So I actually probably could have played this a little bit better. I think we should be okay. We're just going to throw out attacks for the moment. But usually when you're fighting these high-level battles, you want to make an extra effort to make sure that your evade, or that your accuracy is scaled up to their evade correctly. You see, they're not even doing that much damage because they're still a very weak enemy. They're just a bit higher level. So here, if we drop a bind, that'll put them down to 34. So now I think everyone... Oh, okay. So everyone still has actually a chance to miss. But it's a very low chance now, which is the important part. So we're pretty unlikely to miss at any given time. Especially no legs. The chance of him actually missing is... Why did you attack that one? Oh well. The chance of him missing is actually very low. Although the chance of Matt dying right now is, nope, we're good, okay. Oh, that guy's probably dead. She got hit. Oh, she's getting that haste off a lot. I have that pocket watch equipped on the stream series, and I'll tell you one thing. I am definitely not been getting it that commonly. Okay, so got a little chest here. Just some basic stuff. And we have a bit of a tricky looking bad here. Let's just go ahead and hop in and see. Okay, so there's a few setup waves. We're only 20 minutes in. We'll give it a try here. Oh, I should probably heal up first. We'll give it a try. This video might run a little bit longer, but we could do a bit of skill work here while we're at it as well. So I have the advantage of knowing exactly what this fight is going to be, so I'm going to do some upgrades accordingly. Instead, I'm gonna go ahead and just upgrade your basic skills. I just like to have her basic skills at a reasonable level most of the time. I'm gonna upgrade that too, just because it's a fun ability. And the power, 80 damage non-elemental is pretty decent. I was also told in my stream series I should probably use this, because it says a chance to consider them to surrender. I never noticed that was actually the case, so that's actually, as a result, that's actually a pretty useful skill to have in your arsenal there. This is really cheap to upgrade. I'm actually going to upgrade this a bit. Yeah, 9 lives is a really good skill to have, especially since revive is hard to come by right now. Okay, I think that's fine for the moment. I'll go ahead and upgrade this actually, just for thinking more ahead. Okay, let's give it a try here. You see, there's 3 waves, so that means there's probably going to be 2 setup waves. So I'm not going to worry too much. Let me see, what is? We're gonna check out this 15% chance too. That's crazy that I actually got that off. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of take these guys out. You see, these guys are also level 21, so these guys are also just naturally slightly higher level encounter. It means their damage and evade most prominently, at least, are going to be a little bit trickier than you might be used to. We're going to go ahead and drop this. Again, Matt actually is not very good on type coverage for these guys. Okay, someone's gonna get hit from that. Of course it's Matt, and of course he dies. Not too surprising, really. That's fine. We'll revive him next turn with no legs, I think. Assuming he doesn't die too. Yeah, okay. Probably rather save that, actually. I just figured that reviving it was pointless because he's not going to get his turn anyway. Okay, so we'll go and do Sushi Cat now. I would rather save 9 lives for the moment. Wait, did I ever scan Lance? I just realized I don't think I scanned Lance. Damn. Well, I guess now this save isn't gonna have everything either, because I missed out on one of the scans. Whoops. Well, that's fine. In quotes, fine. A little bit unfortunate, and it's probably gonna bother me for a while, but I'm not gonna lose sleep over it, probably. I don't think. I guess I'll have to see on that one. Okay, what do we have next? A few cats. I'm gonna take out the sniper first, I think. Of course, it's not gonna kill him. I didn't check what level these guys were, actually. Actually, no, I shouldn't, because the bombers are just gonna die, aren't they? Yeah, okay. Never mind, this guy might surrender on any given turn now, but that's probably okay. So you heal Matt. We'll just have these guys throw down some buffs. Could still use a bit of healing. I'll probably use Sushi Cat next turn. It'll kill him, and it should heal up our guys pretty much to full, so we'll do that. It'll probably kill him. Yeah, okay. That's interesting, it just bumps to nothing. Okay, so here we have another big bad boss here. Whoops, yeah, I'm actually gonna have you scan. We have the Defender Mark III. Latest version. Thunder and bomb attacks, resistance is key. I think our resistances are pretty okay for this. Yours are not that good. Electric, bomb. Okay, well, our resistors are about as good as they're going to be for the near future, I'd say. Okay, I didn't upgrade accordingly. Okay, that was my fault. I thought he was weak to electricity. Whoops. A little unfortunate. Okay, well, his water attack is still decent. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, it was bomb and water as weaknesses, so that wasn't very good either. Okay, this is looking to be a little bit on the unfortunate side so far. You're going to do something beneficial for them. And I'm going to use 9 lives, I suppose, because this is our main chance of staying alive at the moment. 2 turns of auto revive, so even if we don't get killed, we'll still be able to take advantage of that next turn. Okay, that was good. It's not too bad. 7th hell there, obviously referencing Nat's 7th heaven attack. I really don't need to heal. We're just gonna get auto revived, and the auto revive's gonna go away next turn anyway. There's bad luck, which is nice. I would like to weaken. I think setting up weaken. Oh, that's fine. Actually, okay. I've come to find out I've been getting more exposure to weaken and other useful statuses like that on stream, and I've been coming to find out how useful they are. So what does weaken? I think it's wind one, I guess. Yeah, okay. 30% chance. He's not resistant to it. He is resistant to this damage. But there we go. If we can get the weaken on him, that's going to help us out a lot. So, water and bomb. I think we're... I guess blueberries will do the trick here. Yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough. Okay, you can buff yourself. You'll hopefully live. Didn't go so well your first set of turns. We'll see how it goes. Can't be crit now, so that's good. I always forget that Brave is actually a pretty valuable defensive tool, in addition to being strictly offensive. So Brave is just a really good status, in my opinion. And I always forget about how versatile it actually is. 34. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Okay, whoopsies. I don't actually think I have a good way to revert our accuracy back to what it should be. So I'm just gonna have you bind, I guess. Didn't even. Oh, that's right. It's not even gonna work on him. Damn it. All right. Slightly ill-conceived plan. Okay, cool. We got him with weaken again. Basically, if we can just nullify his attacks, we're gonna be in good shape. I say his no legs immediately dies. So it's okay. That's fine. Let's bring it back here. You just keep wailing on him. Pretty unlikely to hit, but again, I really can't think of any way that I have to fix that problem right now. So I think we're just kind of gonna have to deal with it for the moment. Okay, confused again. No legs is gonna. Oh, if he gets hit at least, he's gonna die. Magic defense up. That's actually fine. I just remembered we pretty much have 0 magic attackers on our team. I think we can afford to take care of these flybots now. I kind of wanted to mess up the defender a bit, but I think we can afford to focus on these guys a bit more now. If I hit him with any of his other attacks, that actually would have been perfectly fine. Yeah, you see, his attacks are doing a lot less damage. That being said, Matt might still die. Nope. Okay. Yeah, his attacks are doing a lot less now. Do you have heal more yet? What is the heal move? Do you have it? Oh, we do have heal more. I don't think it heals that much yet. No, not at all. That should be okay though, to be honest. I think that's fine. Let's do bubbly strike. And then hopefully, yes. Okay. This probably won't kill, but it should hurt at least. Okay. We pretty much have this fight in the bag here, I think. That's actually good. Okay. Yeah, sorry again about the episode running a little. I'm sure most of you guys probably don't mind too much about the video running long. But for me, at least, I like to try and keep them a little bit on the shorter side. But it's not really a big deal. If I ended off, it would have been a bit short. And if I kept going, it would have been a bit too long. So what can you do? Alright. We'll probably be recording a couple more in this same city, just so you know. So if you have any feedback about the face cam or anything else like that, I probably won't react or respond to it at all until the until the next video. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. So you can see, I think this is pretty pretty sufficiently showing the strength of weaken. If you can drop a weaken on a big enemy, their ability to deal damage pretty much goes to the toilet, and they become very little of a threat, which is pretty nice. I'm definitely a fan of that. Okay, I think we're gonna go like one more attack, and then hopefully that hits. Yeah, okay. All right, so now we're going to try out our new. I didn't put the no-leg summon on here. Damn it. All right. Well, I guess next time we'll have to do the no-leg summon then. Evade down, bad luck. Magic defense up though. This is unlikely to capture, but I want to see where I'm at. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it did actually catch. Cool. Okay. Next time we're going to do summon work. I'm going to show you guys some of the summons we've been getting. Oh, I forgot also you can show off summons in the menu, so I could have showed that off easier. It's just a huge electric damage. Huge AoE electric attack, which is nice. Okay. So, thank you guys very much for watching. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check the description for a link to my twitch.tv channel, where like I said earlier, I'll be streaming EBF5 tonight, and I think on Friday I'm going to be streaming some Smash Ultimate. I'm going to be doing an arena with Sacred Survival, so if that's of interest to you, feel free to tune in on Friday. Like I said, my new stream times are now 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. EST, and yeah, check me out on Discord if you want to keep in touch and keep up to date on when I'm streaming, if I have to change plans or anything like that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. We'll continue onwards and figure out what exactly is going on here. But yeah, I'll see you guys later.